Morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. This is me, Tom, on another handyman video. Welcome to my world. It's Sunday, but I'll be honest with you, man, what a beautiful morning. Cool. It rained for the last 12 hours. So let's get right into it. This house is big, about 5 to 5,500 square feet. And this was a rental management place. Got all my stuff here. And I've been hired. Well, let me back up real quick here. But this is actually 4 stories. There's a basement to it too. Monster courtyard. Cutting down all this ivy that's growing. That was growing all up in the brick here, growing into the deck, and the sun's really spiking on this side, but the ivy is growing all the way up to the second floor and clogging everything, so I got to pull all that down. Okay, then I got to cut this ugly tree out of here. I'm trying to stay in the shade so I don't spike this camera with the sun so you get a good video. Gotta cut that out of there. I already brought in a load of mulch. He wanted pine bark, so we got pine bark chips. And let me give you good morning, everybody. Let me give you a rundown of what's going on here. My name was dropped because this is my street that I work on all the time. I've been on this street for almost 8 years. Okay, so I've got 7 houses here that I maintain year round. This particular house was a rental for years and years and years. In fact, the entire time I've been here, it's been a rental. Well, they had a rental management company manage the place, obviously. And they also had their own landscaping company, which I know who they are. Now, the problem here was this, is that the owner, who's very wealthy and he's also a rental, he's into investment properties, okay? He's out of California. And he just flew in one day, flew in one day to check on his property, which is here in Raleigh. Well, once he walked around the property, now he didn't tell anybody he was coming, he just flew in, okay? And he saw the condition of this place and absolutely went nuts. He called up his rental management guy and basically fired him. Then he turned around and fired the landscaping company. Now, I maintain the yard next door, okay? And I've had this contract next door for 5 years. They're a wealthy older couple, retired, and they like, my work. And I've done a lot of work on their house. I keep their landscaping up. And the owner of this house that I'm on now asked, which happens to be one of their best friends, said, hey, can you suggest anybody that can help me with the landscaping and also help me with fixing this place and getting it back up to par? Because this is $1 million neighborhood, okay? These are $1 million homes, all got elevators in them. These are big houses. And of course, the first thing they said is, call Tom, Mr. Fixall. He'll help you. Well, I met the guy last week. He sent me a big old email saying, okay, Tom, here's what I want you to do. So I started some of the basic projects, and then the list kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. In other words, the list is so big, I'm going to be here for a month. I lie to you not. I've got so much to do here. But let me do you a little walk around to show you the size of this property. The number one problem was all the stone pavers over here, right over here, were all falling. They fell away because the irrigation system was carving out. It was not pointing in the right direction, so it was washing out all the stone in here. Okay, so all this right in here just basically sunk into the ground, and there was a big old pothole here, big old sinkhole. Okay, so I fixed all that. I got to hammer them down, get them level, but I'll drive my vehicle over it a couple times and I'll flatten it out. But anyway, that's number one. First, cutting all the bushes, which I started on that last week, cutting this out. Now I'm getting ready to power wash the whole place, which of course is filthy. I had to come back into the courtyard, and there's a bunch of wood rot. Let me put it to you this way. This thing's got a huge deck system on it. This is just like the Chinese guy's house that I renovated all the decks. Remember that a couple, 3 months back? Well, anyway, actually about 4 months ago. But anyway, this house is just the same setup. All these different tiers and, you know, levels. And of course, if you can't see it, but yeah, you can see it. See it right there? Carpenter bees are already destroying the wood. He wants me to fix all that. Here's the other problem, is moss is growing all up in these stone pavers, which that's what I'm going to power wash out, and then I got to resand everything. See all this mess? Look at this. This is nasty, man. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Plus, there's a bunch of work to do on all these decks. And, of course, I've got the key to the house. There's nobody living here now. But look at the size of this. It's a monstrosity. But it's the same thing that I just finished working on. Okay? Huge. Let's go down here. This is a stupid little exit point to the backyard. But okay, let's see, lower level down there. There's a basement down in here. And look at the size of this. And of course, every one of these levels have got problems somewhere. Wood rot, pickets are wood rotted, you know, splitting, cracking, painting, I mean, you name it. There's a ton of work. Not only that, this is just exterior stuff. And then he wants me to go inside and paint the entire interior of this place because all the trim work is horrible. Whoever, the crew they had paint this place like 5 years ago, of course, and I'm going to say this word, they free-handed it and they got paint all over the trim everywhere. And I did a walkthrough with the owner and he was shocked. He goes, man, this is some sloppy ass work. He goes, can you handle it? And I said, absolutely, I can handle it. Because I'm known as the taper. I can tape anything and make everything sharp, crisp lines. And he goes, right on, man, you got the job. So that's just a little fun. I have to interject some little shit in there. You know me, you know, the freehanders versus the tapers. You know, who wins? I don't know. But anyway, I won this contract. So I'm going to be here a long, long time. There's so many little things to do here that I could come here every day for, like I said, a month and work 3 or 4 or 5 hours and really just get this place up to where it should be anyway if it was under regular, you know, if a homeowner lived here and there was some regular maintenance done on a regular basis. But there was nothing been done to this place in 7 years, okay? So that's the moral of the story. Kind of be careful what you wish for stuff here, man. I'm telling you. But it never ends. It never ends. The adventures of Mr. Fix-All. There's my trusty John Deere 40 GPM. Oh yeah. But the bottom line is this, guys. Staying busy. Handyman business in this town is insane. So, well, I'm not complaining, believe me. I mean, I'd love to take a break every now and then, but, you know, I suppose I love money more than worrying about free time or any other crap. But, oh yeah, just got to put everything out here and get everything ready to roll. All right. Let me get at it. It's a beautiful Sunday. And I'll be out here Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to stay on about a 3-day a week schedule here because I got other stuff I've got to do too. I got my landscaping customers. I can't, you know, forget about them. And all the other little small maintenance items that I've got to do anyway. So, with other people. So, I've already called the owner and told him, look, I'll work on this place 3 days a week. And then every week I'll just send you a bill for how many hours I booked on this place. And he said, fine, do that. All right, guys, love you. Y'all have a blessed day. Leave those comments, thumbs up, subscribe. And I'll catch you guys on another Handyman video. Tom out of here. Bye.